Another huge milestone hit today by the Warren team. We've managed to get over 500,000 in total value locked. This is all thanks to the community who has been backing the protocol ever since we launched on Friday. This is one of the most bullish things I have seen coming out of a project on Pulsechain. In just a few days, we've managed to get a crazy partnership with SparkSwap. We've managed to get 500,000 in TVL. Actually, right now, it's 545,000 in TVL. I mean, things are looking really good, and we're making 2.5%, and the other one we're making 2.56. So guys, I mean, everything so far is looking very, very nice. Now in today's video, there's two things I wanted to cover. First of all, regarding MetaMask, okay? Regarding MetaMask, a lot of people have been having issues with MetaMask, and I just want to let you know that for people that are having issues to either approve the contract, either stake a bond, either just create a bond, when you're doing the approval of a contract, for example, like Warren, I know I saw a couple of videos where somebody was asked to approve a certain amount of tokens that the contract can have access to in their wallet, and they left a few digits after the period, right? A lot of decimal points. Now, I think a lot of issues stem from that. So if you are seeing a lot of decimals when you're approving something in the contract, just don't go ahead and use all of that. For example, let's say the 126 was like this, but it's 126.776465. Just delete all of those and just leave it as 126. It's gonna make life much easier. That's one of the things that could fix the issues that you're having. Another thing is, because a lot of congestion has been happening on Pulsechain, it might take a bit more time for your transactions to go through. So just give it a bit of time, have some patience, and the transactions are going to go through. If you notice that on your MetaMask and Rabi, you can up the gas a little bit, spend a few more cents to get the transaction to pass instantly, go ahead and do that, because right now the congestion is making it a bit more difficult for transactions to go through. And the last thing that I think a lot of people should take into consideration as well is MetaMask recently has been having a lot of issues. So really, transferring your wallet to Rabi is a better option right now. With Rabi, there's a seamless transition from network to network, from blockchain to blockchain, from dApp to dApp. So it's just a much easier, more convenient way for a lot of people to, play around with these DeFi apps. All right, guys, so that's the first thing. Second thing I want to talk about today, well, actually, let's go ahead and rebond. This is very important. Before we move along, let's go ahead and rebond. See, with my Rabi, I'm not having any issues. I mean, it's just very seamless, a very seamless experience. So I'm loving every part of it. With this rebond, guys, what's happening is my $17 is going to get added back as a bond on the bond tab. Okay, so you're going to see it over here. So I have, if you guys noticed, my 1,000 became 1,400 because it added me another 30% to my stake in Dai-WPLS, and this one is going to end on January 18th. One thing that's super bullish about rebonding, especially every few days, is that every days after 30 days of your first stake, you're basically going to get a paycheck, which is something super bullish, and I'm excited to see this in action because I haven't been able to do that in previous platforms. With Warren, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get it past 30 days. Okay, so this is done. Now, one thing I wanted to discuss about Warren, over here we don't have any sell shaming. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking on Telegram, how do we go about selling our LPs to be able to take back some rewards? And I've said this multiple times publicly. You guys should be taking some profits, make sure to do it in a sustainable way to ensure that the platforms keeps paying everybody that's staked We're a responsible community, so we just want to do things responsibly. But taking profits is part of the game. If you're not taking profits, all these numbers on the screen are just numbers, right? If you don't take money back to the bank, it's not really any money that you're profiting with. So let's say you have some LPs and you want to get those sold. First you have to break them, right? But over here on the bond tab, you can zap, so you can provide some liquidity in exchange of getting a Dai-WPLS LP, but there's no way to unzap those LPs once you want to take back some rewards. Now what do you do in that case? Okay, so you go to PulseX. Okay, so you go to pulsex.com, you click on trade, you click on pulsex.mypinata.cloud, and then you're going to open up this Pulsex tab. Now over here, the main window that's going to open up is going to be the exchange. But what we want to do, in case, let's say you have some Dai-WPLS LPs in your wallet and you want to break them, you go ahead and click on liquidity. Once you click on liquidity, it's automatically going to recognize your Pulse Dai version 1 LP. You guys can see the 126 that I was talking about earlier is right over here. Then what's going to happen here is that it's going to tell you how many pooled PLS versus how many pooled Dai are in that amount of LPs that you have in your wallet. What you get to do at that point is either add to it if you want to add some more LPs, or you get to remove. Let's say you want to remove, you can decide how many of that you want to remove. If you click on max, you're going to receive 1 Dai in your wallet, and you're going to receive 16,000 Pulse tokens in your wallet. And that's it, guys. You just go ahead and enable, then you click on remove, and then you're good to go. That is how you take some profits. So if you guys want to get the link very easily, I'm going to leave a link to this in the description below. You guys can go ahead and use that as you please. Now let's say you want to be able to see this on your Rabi wallet, on your MetaMask wallet. If you go to the stake tab, over here you have the LP pair address. You can add this to your wallet, and then you have the PulseX MetaMask button. If you just click on that, you're going to see it pops up, and it's going to add your PLP balance, which is basically the Pulse WPLS Dai LP to your Rabi wallet or your MetaMask, and so on. All right, guys, so that pretty much sums up the information that I wanted to discuss with you guys today. Another question, so actually one last thing before I head out for the day. The hold bonus over here, somebody asked me, what is the cap on this hold bonus? The cap is 2%. I was hoping the information of the cap would be over here in the summary tab, but in the whole docs there is no information about what is the cap for the hold bonus. But I know for a fact that it is 2%. Okay, so your hold bonus caps at 2%, and then I'm pretty sure this base stays the same. Liquidity, I'm not sure what is the total here, and I'm not sure for personal bonus what is the total that you can get. So I'm gonna get that information for you guys for another video. If you guys have any other questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you would like to get started, all the information on getting started was in my first Warren video, but I also left the step-by-step in the description of the video. You guys can go ahead and read that. You can join, the link is in the description as well. Thank you so much for everybody who's joined using my link. Thank you guys, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.